सर्वेभ्यो नमः। सुप्रभातम, नमस्कार, वणक्कम, वंदनालु। This is Bharat. We greet each one of us with our own languages, in our own language, but everyone understands. The new students are coming. Welcome to new listeners. I'll wait for them. Ram Ram. One day. One day. One day. So let them settle. Please be settled. Fast. Make it fast. Make it fast. Come. Okay, let me begin with a story, my own experience. Bangalore is hub of South India, where Tamilians, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, everyone comes and settles there. One day I was traveling from my residence to some place by auto rickshaw, and the auto man, the driver was a Tamilian. As usual, I was speaking in mobile. It is my habit that I speak in Sanskrit. My colleagues, when they call me, we speak in Sanskrit. Our conversation was going on in Sanskrit. Then suddenly, after some few minutes, the driver asked me, "Sir, were you speaking in Sanskrit?" I said, "Yes, I am speaking in Sanskrit." Then I asked him, "How do you know? How do you recognize this is Sanskrit? Because at any point of time, did you hear Sanskrit?" Then he said, "Sir, never. In my lifetime, I never heard Sanskrit, somebody speaking Sanskrit. This is first time I'm hearing somebody speaking in Sanskrit." Then I asked him, "How did you recognize them? It is Sanskrit." Then he said, "Sir, I could understand this is Indian language and there is aha, therefore it must be Sanskrit." So the recognition of Sanskrit with Visarga and Anuswar, it is very famous. So most of the Tamil and Malayalam languages follow Anuswar, right? Anuswar. Most of the Grantham, right? Grantham. And in Tamil, Malayalam, most of the people use the last Akshara, it will be Anuswar. So some signs of Sanskrit are available in different Indian languages. If you go to Himachal and other places, every word at the end, they end with haha. They end with aha. Therefore, Visarga is remaining in North India and Anuswara is continued in South India. This is where Sanskrit is spread across India. Hello, Ram. Okay. Boys and girls, in my school days, I used to sit like this. And we used to enjoy the stories. Shall I tell you a story? Interested? Right, good. In Ramayana, at the end of, when Rama went to Lanka, crossing the bridge, Ram Setu, right? Did you see Ram Setu? How many of you have seen Ram Setu? Very good. How many of you heard Ram Setu? Oh, good. So, Ram Setu is built by Ram. We are celebrating we are celebrating Ram Navami tomorrow. So when he crossed with his army to Sri Lanka, and where all his Vanara Sainya was captivated by Indradhanu, some weapon. It's a Mohanastra. You know Mohanastra? Some sort of astra weapon he used, and all of them went into coma. Nobody has any. So then somebody came and asked Jambavan. You know Jambavan? And he asked him how to bring all these back, because nobody has sensation and they lost their sensation. Then how to bring them back into sensation? Then Jambavan says whether Hanuman is still alive. What was the question? Hanuman is alive. He said yes, Hanuman is alive. Then he says all monkey army is alive. If Hanuman is alive, everyone is alive. Today, I am speaking in English to my own sisters and brothers of Tamil Nadu, because my language has divided. My own languages, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, these are the languages, they are meant for unitedness, they are meant for uniting us, but they are dividing us. We are speaking in a language which was brought to us from 2,000, more than 10,000 miles, a foreign language. We are unable to speak in our own languages. The problem is, with the Mohanastra of English, all of us have lost our sensation. The question is, if Hanuman is alive, he will bring the Sanjeevani. All our Indian languages can get sensation, can get really their life. Today, including Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, all our languages are losing their existence and life in the society. Entire allied community is speaking in English. And English has become sign of our knowledge, sign of our allied community. Now the problem is, we are all captivated, colonized by something else. Our thinking process, our behavior, our expression, everything is captivated by English. So where is Tamil? Where is our own languages, our own culture, our own Sanskriti? The answer is, if Hanuman is alive, then everyone gets alive. Who is Hanuman? Sanskrit is Hanuman. If Sanskrit is alive, every Indian language will get its own life. If Sanskrit is dead, every language will die. Do you love Tamil? Do you love Tamil? Yes. Yes. So, if we love Tamil, I love my own language, Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, everyone. Languages are not meant for division. In India, languages became factor of division. You know why? If you go to Europe, Europe is not one nation. In Europe, English and other countries are divided, not only by their languages, they are totally different from each other because of their own some limitations. The same idea is brought to India, and India is divided by languages. Language is not the factor of division. It is factor of unitedness. We were united. We are united. We will be united. Tamil is pride not only for Tamilians. All Indian languages. Bharatiya Bhasha is a parivar. It's a family. In a family, there are many people, and we enjoy together. We celebrate. We celebrate each one of us. You know, somebody asked me, in Tamil Nadu, these questions are asked. What is ancient language? Sanskrit or Tamil? I told both. And which one is ancient one? Most ancient one? I said both. And then our question was, Sanskrit is mother of all Indian languages, then whether Sanskrit is mother of Tamil? Then I said no. Why? See, it is a symbol. There is no biological connection. It is not origin of any other language. But in a family, elderly sister will look after all other sisters, all other brothers as mother. She nourishes. She will love everyone. Likewise, Sanskrit is a language, elderly sisterly language. It nourishes everything, every other languages. Then why do you quarrel? Why do you ask this question? Therefore, my friends, today we are bringing a new context for Sanskrit. In Tamil Nadu, people, I don't know why. You know, somebody is Malayali here. Somebody is Telugu man. Somebody is from Odisha. We are all Indians. For me, for a Tamilian, Tamil is identity. For a Kannadiga, Kannada is identity. For a Malayali, Malayalam language is identity. For a Marathi, Marathi is identity. If they lose their own language, then they lose their identity. A Marathi person cannot say that I am a Marathi without speaking in Marathi. If he doesn't understand Marathi, if a Tamil person, Tamil boy or girl does not speak, does not understand Tamil language, then she or he cannot claim that I am a Tamilian. He or she loses her or his identity. Tamil is an identity. What is for Bharat? If I am an Indian, I am a Bharatiya, what is my language? What is my identity? Did you ever think? The point I am making is, for a Tamilian, Tamil, for a Kannadiga, Kannada, for a Bharatiya, language is Bharati. You know the oldest name of Sanskrit? Oldest name of Sanskrit is Bharati. If you don't know Bharati, if you don't understand, if you don't speak Bharati, if you don't love Bharati, then you are not a Bharatiya. Therefore, I would place Sanskrit as the language of all Indians, all Bharatiyas. Friends, today, why we need to bring back Sanskrit in our day-to-day life? I would like to simplify, and the point I am making is here, language, Sanskrit is the language. Basically, language brings the taste, perception and listening. See, every human being, for that matter, every being, we can hand it over to someone. If I call someone and give my mobile, it is just an act of handing over. It's an act of handing over. But act of handing over is a natural phenomenon. It's a natural act. Everybody can do that. How language influences our thought? I tell you one example. One day I had been to Kashi and came back. Nowadays Kashi Tamil Sangamam is very famous event. Every year from Tamil Nadu, many young and boys and girls go to Kashi and have Kashi Darshanam and come back. And in Tamil Nadu, we have so many temples, Kashi Vishwanath temples, and everyone goes there, right? When you go to temple, if someone asks you after coming back, what do you do there? What is your answer? If you explain this in English, you don't find any language, any word to express this. In Tamil, I don't know how do you say. In Tamil, if you are asked, what did you see in temple? What do you answer? Can anyone answer that? Can anyone answer? If you go to temple, if I ask you, what did you do there? Can anyone answer in Tamil language? What do you answer? How do you answer? Yes. How do you answer? Yes. What's your name? Yeah. She's very bright. Yeah. What's your name? Madhumita. Madhumita, tell me, how do you reply in Tamil? Come here. Come here. Interesting. Come here. It's a dialogue.
சாமி பார்த்தா சாமி கும்பிட்டேன். சாமி கும்பிட்டேன். கும்பிட்டேன். I prayed to God. Prayed. Yes. நான் சாமியை பார்த்தேன். பார்த்தேன்.
See here, she uses one simple as Sami, the word Sami, right? It is a Tamil word. You cannot express this in English. Patrita, and then you prayed God, right? You prayed. The prayer is an English foreign word for us. Prayer and other word in Tamil. The kumbita has a connotation. Kumbita has a connotation, very special connotation that we feel, we understand, right? Thank you. So in English, I would say, I went to temple and had darshan. You know, very interesting thing. I don't have any word to express my darshan in English. Because in English, I can say, I perceived, I could see. Seeing is not darshan. Seeing is an act of eye contact. I can only see through my eye contacts. I cannot have darshan. So darshan is a feeling, is filled with some sort of bhakti, shraddha, and this is missing. Because when we do something, handing over is not dana. If I hand over something, that I can only place it in somebody's hand. But when I offer something, when I make danam is a samskara. Danam is a samskara. And when I extend this, then it becomes yajna. Yajna is a collective mechanism, collective dana. Everyone has to offer something. Then it becomes yajna. And doing something, action is just a kriya. But when it is added with some certain definition, it becomes karma, kartavya, karma. This is samskara. And karma is collectively done for greater cause, it becomes yajna. See now, action, karma and yajna. These three layers, can we feel some difference? That difference is coming from the language. If I miss the language, if I lose the language, then I lose this samskara and samskriti. You know, Dhanam is not simply handing over. Dhanam is something where I am rejecting my giving pride. I am rejecting my ahankar. And I am giving it to someone for pleasing him. It is if he accepts, then I am grateful to him. With all gratefulness, I am giving something to someone. It is called dhanam. When I go to temple, I offer something. I offer to the God with some love and affection and gratefulness to the God. That is called Danam, Dakshina. It is coming from our language. If we lose Sanskrit, what happens? I am telling you, we lose drishti. We lose our darshanam. When we lose our darshanam, once Swami Vivekananda, somebody asked Swami Vivekananda, Swami, you are very young and energetic and you are going everywhere. You are meeting so many people. If someone loves you, some girls falls love with you, then why do you reject her? Then he says, Swami says, Vivekananda says, in every girl, every woman I meet, I have darshanam of my mother Durga. How can I marry her? It's beautiful. I mean, it is not seeing. It is not looking at a woman. It is not seeing a girl. It is just an eye contact. You don't have any sanskar there. The language brings some sanskar there. Ma Durga, you can see Ma Durga, you can feel Ma Durga, only you have some kind of samskar in your mind. That samskar comes from the language. Many languages are there. Only, for example, Tamil Nadu, Kannada, everyone has his own dishes, right? Special dishes. We are known for dosa, coffee, idli, sambar. The sambar made by Tamilians is very unique. Not because it's the state. The Tamil language brings that culture. It is not just objects, it is not just some objects they make the sambar. The sambar is made out of the thinking. That is Tamil Nadu. Therefore, today we are losing our Bharatiya culture, Sanskriti. We are losing Yajna. We are losing Darshana. We are losing Bharatiya Drishti because we lose our language. One example I would just give you. Somebody, one water bottle was given to someone. It was dropped. The glass was dropped and glass was broken. Suddenly, different people were sitting there with the background of different languages. The person who is an English person, English trained boy, would ask, who did this? हिंदी में पूछा जाता है कैसे हुआ, कौन किया कोई नहीं पूछता है, कैसे हुआ, है ना, कैसे हुआ. And in Tamilian would ask, how, ये हो गया, it has been broken. Nobody says that I broke this. It has broken. That means that something happens, I am only the witness here. This is the language thinking. A Tamilian, a Hindi person, an Indian can see everything is happening because it's the language training. But only English trained people think that somebody does it because the subject. The introduction of subject in English influences the subject in English. It influences our thinking also. In English, somebody marries to someone, right? It's marriage. In English, it is not happening. It is somebody has to marry someone. But भारत में कोई शादी करता नहीं है, शादी होता. Marriages are happening here. Because marriages, nobody can marry. Marriages are happening here. Because marriages are created by the society. This is the difference of our language thinking. Therefore, today, why Sanskrit is important? Last 2-3 lines to the point I would like to make here. It changes our perception. It develops our culture. Sanskrit is a scientific thinking. E, U, E. I can pronounce these words. This scientific understanding of Varnotpatti, the production of our Varnas, is defined in Sanskrit. E. Next level. La, ta, pa, ka, cha, ta, pa. See the difference. Ka, cha, ta, pa. So different places are defined in Sanskrit. Therefore, all other Indian languages follow this. This is very scientifically developed vocal cord because of Sanskrit. Today we can speak complex Varnas. Samvatsara. You can even speak pronounce very complex words because this vocal cord is trained by Sanskrit. For many years, thousands of years, we pronounced mantras and complex varnas. Therefore, we are able to speak this. If we lose Sanskrit, we lose our vocal training. When we lose our vocal cord training, then we cannot create new words through our vocal cord. Friends, therefore, somewhere we should have English education, but we should also continue to educate ourselves with Sanskrit language. The last one, someone wrote recently in a newspaper. He is very famous Kannada writer, thinker, and he said during my education, during my school days, some teacher felt hatredness in my mind about Sanskrit. I continued. I grew with that kind of hatredness. Today, I feel I had closed the doors of knowledge. My teacher had closed the doors of knowledge for me. Today, if you are not shown the doors of knowledge, Sanskrit, then your teachers and your parents are, doing injustice to you because the doors of knowledge are closed for you. Therefore, friends, today you open the door. Don't be dependent on your parents, teachers. Yourself, you can open the doors of knowledge. Keep it open anytime, any day. If you think that you require some sort of knowledge, some sort of inquiry you have, the doors of knowledge is open for you. Then you can enter into the knowledge temple. The last one, language today in education policy, it is not that what to learn, it is that how to learn. The Sanskrit will give you one certain skill, how to learn. Because I myself, because of my knowledge of Sanskrit, I can understand almost all Indian languages without any problem. I can understand Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, any language. One day we created a small competition among our own university students. I said somebody will speak in Tamil, all others, native speakers of Hindi, Odia, Malayalam, Marathi, they can list out how many words they have understood. And similarly, Marathi person will speak in Marathi, and rest of the students will try to identify the words. The percentage, about 50 to 70% people could understand the other language words. That means India, through Sanskrit, is united. If we lose Sanskrit, we lose this united feeling, we lose Bharata. Therefore, today, let us all celebrate, understand the importance of Sanskrit, and let us celebrate. Thank you very much.
பேசு தமிழா பேசுவினுடைய மக்கள் ஃபவுண்டேஷன் மூலமாக நம்ம ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு பசு சரணாலயம் அமைப்பதற்கான முயற்சியில் ஈடுபட்டிருக்கோம். இந்த பசுக்கள் சரணாலயத்திற்கு என்னுடைய கான்ட்ரிபியூஷனாக நான் ஏதாவது கொடுக்கணுங்கிற எண்ண ஓட்டத்தின் அடிப்படையில் கிட்டத்தட்ட 10 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு மேலே நான் கலெக்ட் பண்ண கலை பொருட்கள் அனைத்தையும் விற்று அதன் மூலமாக திரட்டப்படக்கூடிய தொகை என்னவோ அதை இந்த மக்கள் ஃபவுண்டேஷனுக்கு, இந்த பசு சரணாலயம் திட்டத்திற்கு என்னுடைய கான்ட்ரிபியூஷனாக கொடுக்க போகிறேன். இந்த பொருட்கள் அனைத்துமே நம்முடைய பேசு தமிழா பேச அலுவலகத்தில் விற்பனைக்கு இருக்குது. கீழே இருக்கக்கூடிய இந்த கான்டாக்ட் நம்பருக்கு நீங்கள் கால் பண்ணி இது பற்றின மேலதிக விவரங்களை நீங்கள் தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம். அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் மக்கள் ஃபவுண்டேஷனுடைய அக்கௌண்ட் நம்பரை இந்த வீடியோடைய டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷனில் கொடுத்துருக்கோம். நீங்கள் நேரடியாக அந்த அக்கௌண்ட் நம்பர் மூலமாகவும் உங்களுடைய கான்ட்ரிபியூஷன்ஸை கொடுக்கலாம். பேசு தமிழா பேசு ஒரு சேனல் கிடையாது, அது ஒரு இயக்கம்னு நான் உறுதியாக நம்புகிறேன். உங்களுடைய குரலை தான் நாங்கள் ஒவ்வொரு வீடியோலையும் பேசுகிறோம், உங்களுடைய மனசாட்சியை தான் நாங்கள் பிரதிபலிக்கிறோங்கிற ஒரு எண்ணம் எங்களுக்கு இருக்குது. அதே எண்ணம் உங்களுக்கு இருந்ததுன்னா தொடர்ந்து பேசு தமிழா பேசுவனுடைய முயற்சிகளுக்கு நீங்கள் கொடுக்கக்கூடிய ஆதரவை இந்த பசுக்கள் சரணாலயம் திட்டத்திற்கும் கொடுக்கணும்னு சொல்லி ரொம்ப தாழ்மையோடு கேட்டுக்கிறேன். உங்களுடைய அன்பாலையும் ஆதரவாலையும் தான் பேசு தமிழா பேசி இயங்கிட்டு இருக்கு. அதற்கு என்றென்றைக்கும் நன்றி.
இப்போ உடல் ரீதியாக ஒரு பிரச்சனை வருது அப்படின்னா அந்த பிரச்சனைக்கு இந்த ஒரு வாஸ்து பாதிப்பு காரணமா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்ல முடியுமா?
உங்க வீட்டோட தென்கிழக்கு தெற்கு சார்ந்த 22 டிகிரில என்ன இருக்குங்கிறத நீங்க செக் பண்ணுங்க. நான் சொல்ற மாதிரி பாதிப்பு அந்த இடத்துல இருந்தது அப்படின்னா நிச்சயமா அந்த இடத்துல.
இந்த மாதிரி ஆன்மீகம் மற்றும் ஜோதிடம் சார்ந்த இன்னும் பல வீடியோக்கள் பார்க்கணுமா? மறக்காம திருவருள் டிவிக்கு சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க. திருவருள் டிவியுடைய சேனல் லிங்க் இந்த வீடியோடைய டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்ல இருக்கு.